Hello, everyone. I'm Leanne Nielsen, and welcome to another SGS Take 5. We're once again talking PFAS, but today we're talking with a Canadian focus. In June 2024, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency announced important new PFAS standards on the sale or importation of commercial biosolids for use as fertilizers. So let's take 5 with our EHS North America Product Director, Dr. Bharat Chandramouli. Always great to be chatting with you, Bharat.
Absolutely. Always nice to be taking five with you, yeah.
So let's break this down. Can you provide an overview of the new CFIA PFAS standards and the regulation?
So the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, or CFIA, announced recently that the level of one important PFAS, perfluorooctane sulfonate, or PFAS, will be regulated in all biosolids sold or imported into Canada. The acceptance level will be set at 50 parts per billion, that's ppb, and the regulation comes into force October 7th.
Perfect. And what exactly do these regulations apply to?
The CFIA website has all the information details, so when in doubt, read that as well. This regulation applies to all commercial biosolids imported or sold in Canada, regardless of whether they are on the list of primary fertilizers and supplementary materials or not. Essentially, all municipal biosolids that arise from sewage sludge. It does not currently apply to products that are mixtures of commercial biosolids and other fertilizers or supplements. It does not apply to composts and anaerobic digestates as well. There's a couple of other exceptions, so definitely read the website for sure, or reach out to us for more information.
And what are some of the challenges that companies might face in meeting these new CFIA standards, and how can they prepare for compliance?
From my perspective, the biggest challenge is in grappling with this new contaminant, PFAS, that they may not be familiar with, and then trying to understand why they're trying to do this, and then where they can get their samples tested, and what other steps they need to take to comply. And they have till October 7th to do it, so the clock is ticking there. But we can help on the why, which is important. Unfortunately, wastewater treatment plants are passive receivers of PFAS. And as PFAS are persistent, they are discharged into effluent and biosolids. Especially when biosolids containing PFAS are used as fertilizer, they become a source of PFAS into plants and water nearby. And this is a contamination issue. So there have been a number of examples of this issue in North America. The state of Maine, for example, where biosolids were used as fertilizers for years on agricultural lands and resulted in a persistent and costly problem both locally and regionally.
So, as a pioneer in PFAS testing, especially in Canada, how is SGS equipped to support in adapting to these new standards?
The CFIA mentions on their website that the only method that can be used for this testing is EPA 1633. Well, we wrote and validated this method for the EPA, and we have worked on thousands of biosolid samples over the last 20 years. So we're really well placed with our ISO 17025 accredited labs in Canada, and if needed in the US as well, test biosolids for PFAS compliance in a timely manner and help you fill out any attestation forms that the CFIA will need you to start doing as well. So reach out to us with questions, with sample requests, and let us know you need this tested for CFIA compliance. And leave the rest to our experienced PFAS team with sampling supplies, results, explanations, everything as you need it.
I know this was a super quick PFAS chat today, but Bharat, I want to thank you so much for taking the time. It's always great to be chatting with you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Always here to help.
And if you'd like to know more about this issue, you can visit our website, or if you have specific PFAS related questions, you can reach out to us at pfas@sgs.com. Stay tuned for more breaking news updates with our SGS experts. And thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.